Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. Today's video is a character build to level 5, and the class is the Slayer. The Slayer is the hybrid of a Ranger and a Rogue class. So, without further more ado, I am going to play this one on the fly like last time, and as I read the stuff quickly, I will give you my comments and tell you what's going on. The hit dice is a D10, alignment can be any. The role of the Slayer is essentially Ranger and a Thief put together. Slayer is proficient in all simple martial weapons, light armor, medium armor, and shields. So let's look at the table real quick. A Slayer gets a base attack bonus like a fighter, so you get a better base attack bonus than a Rogue. Your best saves are Fort and Reflex save. At level 1, you get first studied target and track. So what is studied target? So long as you spend a move action, you can study a target. You gain +1 to bluff, knowledge, perception, sense motive, and survival checks against it. +1 on weapon attack and damage rolls against it. And the DCs for your class abilities against this target increase by 1. You can only maintain this against one target at a time. Okay, and then you get track. So you get to add half your level to survival and the ability to track tracks over difficult terrains and such. So Slayer talents, what you get at 2nd level. So a Slayer talent. Deadly range, foil scrutiny, poison use, ranger combat style, rogue talent, slowing strike, trap finding. So you can use your Slayer talents to pick up rogue abilities and ranger abilities, which is cool. So if I was building a Slayer and I would want to be, I'd probably want to be ranged and high dex. So my first feat would be weapon finesse. I'd pick short sword, 2 short swords as my weapons. And then I'd use that for my weapon finesse. So I'd want to pick up a ranger combat style at 2nd level for 2 weapon fighting. But I would also be using my bow for my range. So I'd probably pick the ranger one first. And then next time it comes up, I'd probably either pick poison use or deadly range. Deadly range. A Slayer with his talent can increase the range at which he deals sneak attack damage by 10 feet. So 30 feet's the minimum, so that'd give you 40 feet. That'd be awesome. Okay. So Slayer talent I'd pick would be the 2 weapon fighting. So I'd be weapon finesse, 2 weapon fighting at 2nd level. 3rd level I'd get a feat. So probably pick point blank shot, pick precise shot the following, just so I don't hurt my fellow party members. So that would be my 5th level feat. Or if I was human, I could condense all that and get 1 more feat. At 3rd level, you get sneak attack plus 1d6 damage. So you now can sneak attack. So not only can you study the target and do everything that a studied target bonus is for the bonuses for the skill checks and then the attack and damage, you can now add sneak attack to it, assuming you catch them flat-footed or you flank them. At 4th level, you get Slayer talent, so that's where I would pick probably the bow one. And then at 5th level, you get 2nd studied target. So now you can do 2 studied targets. Okay, so at 5th level, you get your 2nd study target. That's the end of the actual abilities you get from the class for a 5th level build. Further on, you get more Slayer talents. You get 2d6 damage for sneak attack, and that by the maximum sneak attack you get from the class is 6 dice. You get Stalker at 7th level. And then you start getting advanced talents after 10th level. So talents that are a little bit more potent than what they offer at the beginning, which is always good. So my Slayer, like I said, I'd start out with weapon finesse. I'd pick finesse weapons. I'd have a bow. I'd pick out light armor, looking to upgrade it to possibly upgrade to medium armor, or to get mithril versions of medium armor to wear as my light armor. I do the 2 weapon fighting feats, but I wouldn't progress that too far, just enough to get me that extra attack, have a weapon finesse, so all my attacks are dex based, so I don't have to have a high strength, but I'd want at least a 13 strength to give me at least bonus damage than base dice. From there, I would jump into having really high dex, really high, probably intelligence to give me a lot of skill points, and also charisma, because he's a rogue, so why not? And as I'd progress through the talents, I'd start picking stuff that would give me more rogue benefits, like trap finding, because it'd be nice to be able to find traps, especially if you're the rogue style character and there's no rogue character. And I could prioritize that differently. If there's no rogue character and you're doing a lot of dungeon delving and you know that ahead of time from session 0 or just from the first game session, then you could, for your first Slayer talent, you could pick trap finding, and then from there you could pick 2 weapon fighting and poison use and the ranged bonus and stuff like that. I see this as a really entertaining and good class. I would definitely play one. If you've seen a Slayer played, if you've played a Slayer, if you've created a Slayer and created it differently than the points that I'm displaying on this, let me know. I'm very curious. Just put them in the comments below. Until we meet again.